Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have two treats to try from Tokyo Treat. So the first, okay, so I frequently talk about using like the culture guides and how useful they are, um, and I really do actually recommend that if you do decide to subscribe to one of these boxes, that you actually read them. Like, there is some really cool information in there, and you never really quite know what you're going to learn. I have learned the weirdest thing, and one of them I actually learned from this. So, this is Ninja Hard Gummies Grape. And really, for the most part, this is pretty self explanatory, right? So, it's supposed to be a very firm gummy, and it's grape flavored. Apparently, in Japan, they rank gummies on how chewy or hard they are on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being the chewiest and 5 being the hardest. Tokyo Treat is putting this at level 5. From the pictures and from that, I don't know, it's kind of giving me not quite Mentos vibes, but like those gummies where they're very, very firm with kind of a candy coating on the outside, kind of similar to a Mentos. Yeah, really kind of interesting to see what that turns out to be, because we've had a lot of gummies. None of them have needed to clarify themselves as being super chewy or super hard, so this is going to be interesting. We also have Ninja Grape Mints, which I think is going to be fun. This is definitely the Ninja Grape episode, and I've been looking forward to this. This is 100% intentional. So let's get started. Itadakimasu! Okay. I love how, like, all of these are resealable. Like, I go to a grocery store here, and when a candy bag is resealable, they always advertise it. But all these Japanese ones, none of them advertise it, because they just all do it. And I really appreciate that. It makes my life so much easier. It does have a very grape scent, which bodes really well. Yeah. That's one of the firmest gummies I have ever chewed. Wow. So it does have a slight candy coating, kind of like a piece of dainty gum or Mentos. Is definitely still a gummy, but is very tough to chew. This takes a very long time to get through. They did call it sour, but since usually things that are described as sour haven't been, I wasn't concerned with it. This was actually slightly sour. Overall, pretty good. It does have the good grape flavor. Very, very different kind of gummy experience, though very unusual. So moving on to our Ninja Grape Mints. Oh, it's going to tear. Am I going to be able to get this open without? Nope. Okay. Again, the culture guide said there was some sort of square. Apparently there is some sort of scratcher lottery thing in here. And you can scratch off on these 4 ninjas. And there is cash prizes on the back. So I'm trying to see if I can get this to show up. There we go. Now that might seem like a lot, but the biggest prize, the 100 yen, the kind of rough, very, very rough, is to say 100 yen is equal to about $1. I think currently it's more like 83 cents in American. So yeah, and that's the grand prize on these. The culture guide did specify they had a disclaimer saying that they are unable to redeem the cash yen prize if you win, and with winnings like these, yeah, no, I can see why they're not messing with that. It's just not worth it. These things really are just tiny. For their size, there's a good amount of flavor in it. I would say you probably want to have more than one to really get the full effect. But it's not bad. It's just a tiny little mint. It's pretty good. It does have the really good grape flavor like you would expect. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I think part of the fun with this is just the experience with it. You know, the fact that it does have the little lottery ticket thing. And that it is ninja themed. They're just really kind of fun. Yeah, I honestly kind of like both of them. I think there are things I've liked more, but these were fun. They were really kind of fun and interesting. And since this month's theme is ninja, they do work really pretty well with it. Just because ninjas are a huge part of Japanese pop culture these days, as well as their history. Yeah, they're pretty fun. Gochiso-sama. So to recap, we did our Ninja hard gummies, grape flavor, definitely a little bit sour. They are not kidding when they call it hard. It takes quite a bit to chew through them, but they are pretty good. It has that good, solid grape fruit flavor that Japan is really kind of known for. We also did our Ninja grape mints, which are super fun and just kind of playful. They're really pretty good. They are super tiny. You're probably going to want more than one at once. But for their size, they really do have a good amount of flavor in there. They're pretty good. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Jane.